So I get that somebody out there is basically asking for an action plan. Like, what do I do? Or maybe even like, how do I feel about this? Or how should I feel about this? Let's see. Pluto. In the sign of Cancer. In the 5th house. I knew that was going to be the card. I knew it was going to be the 5th house. All right. Let's rock and roll on this. So it says, resurrect intuition to protect the power of love. Get to the heart of attitudes from the past about investment, gambles, and other games. Do or die, you must, resulting from the history of your creations. That does not make sense, but whatever. Okay, let's turn these over. The need for control of your feelings with the trust of a child. An obsession with attitudes from the past about fun, romance, and making art. A power struggle. Use your intuition and do it dramatically. So Pluto is like the planet of destruction. Cancer is like the sign of like family and emotions and the home and that kind of stuff. The 5th house. This is about a situation in somebody's family regarding like children. Somebody is not taking the right approach toward a child, and this could be a child of any age. I mean, it could be an adult child, but somebody is having trouble trusting this child due to something that happened in the past, and like that's kind of sad because the child is not the same as they used to be. You know, this, maybe it's a teenager, maybe it's a young adult, maybe it's a full-grown adult child. You know, for some reason they did something to make their parent not really trust them, and I think the parent is having trouble like getting past that. It's like, use your intuition. It's like you're not intuiting the situation properly, because if you were, then you would understand and you would see that your child has changed and is not the same anymore. We all make mistakes. Like, this has got to be put in the past. Like, whatever this situation of distrust is, it just has to be put in the past. It has to be forgotten and moved on past, period. Let's get just a little bit of clarification, because I feel like this is a pretty clear message. Prince of Autumn. Dependable, protective, chivalrous, humorous, cautious but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others. Okay, hold on a second. Let me look at the bottom of the deck. Unity. Wow. Wow, you guys. Unity. Do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you. Spiritually minded community. So yeah, dude, this is exactly what this means. This is like, I get the impression that this is like speaking of the child. Humorous. It's like this kid that has done this thing in the past to make you not trust them. It's like this person is like a joker. It's like this person has a great sense of humor, is kind of wild with that sense of humor, and some people just don't understand that. Like, some people, when somebody finds humor in situations that they don't think is funny, they're, you know, it's like, what are you laughing at? Why do you think this is funny? Like, why do you find humor in this? And you got to understand, some people deal with hardships and tough times by finding the humor in it. at any cost, no matter what it is. There are some people out there who can find the humor in anything, and that's how they cope. Don't be mad at them for finding humor in something just so that they can get through it, because it doesn't make them a bad person. It doesn't make them a bad person, okay? Do the right thing for the right reason. So somebody might be holding a grudge against someone for how they reacted in the past. They might have reacted by laughing at something that was just not funny. Like, you can't see how that's funny, but like I just said, you can't hold that against people for getting through however they have to get through a tough situation. The way that this person coped with that situation may not work for you, but you have to understand that's their approach. That's how they do it. That's how they make it through life. And this person is not a bad person. Like, this person is not a malicious person. They're in fact dependable, protective of you. You know, this is a good person. So whatever offended you in the past about how this person reacted, you've really got to let it go and trust them again, because they never had bad intentions in the first place. This is just how they deal with things. And the good news is that you guys are going to unite. This is going to go under the bridge. This is water under the bridge. And it's okay. It's okay that you felt the way that you did. It's okay they reacted the way they did. Now it's time to move forward, united.